Did you know your patterns are not random? They are trauma frequencies, signals shaped by an altered nervous system. They are not self-sabotage. And they are not proof that you are broken. They are signals. Your nervous system has been speaking a language long before your mind learned how to listen. This is the trauma frequency. Every time you tolerated the intolerable, your nervous system was learning a rhythm. Not consciously. Not verbally. But somatically. The body does not learn through insight. It learns through repetition. If chaos was familiar, your system adapted to chaos. If unpredictability once meant closeness, your body learned to associate anxiety with attachment. If love came with tension, silence, or emotional withdrawal, your nervous system encoded that state as normal. This is why people say, "I know better, but I still end up in the same situation." Knowing lives in the cortex. But patterns live deeper in the limbic system, in autonomic responses, in muscle tone, breath, and vigilance. Neuroscience describes this simply. What fires together, wires together. Repeated emotional states become expectations. Repeated stress becomes familiarity. Repeated survival becomes identity. This is not a mindset problem. This is a regulation problem. Research in effective neuroscience and trauma psychology shows that the nervous system prioritizes prediction over comfort. It prefers what is familiar over what is healthy. Your amygdala and brainstem do not ask, "Is this good for me?" They ask, "Is this known?" This is why trauma bonds feel magnetic. This is why calm can feel boring or unsafe. This is why safety sometimes triggers restlessness. Studies from leading research institutions have repeatedly confirmed that early relational stress shapes autonomic regulation, attachment responses, and threat perception often outside conscious awareness. But here is the part most people were never taught. Frequencies can change. Neuroplasticity means your nervous system is not fixed. It is adaptive. With repeated experiences of safety, coherence, and regulation, the brain updates its predictions. Not through force. Not through affirmations. Not through thinking positive. But through felt experience. When calm is repeated, the body learns calm. When boundaries are embodied, not just spoken, the system recalibrates. When safety is consistent, not intermittent, the frequency shifts. Healing is not erasing the past. It is retuning the system. This is where a trauma-informed, neuro-linguistic approach becomes essential. Because we do not work only with stories. We work with states. We learn to identify the somatic pattern, how your body reacts before you think. We learn to identify the emotional frequency, what your system expects. And we learn to identify the relational trigger that keeps the loop alive. Then we interrupt the loop inside the nervous system, not just in language. This is not talk therapy alone. This is regulation, pattern updating, and nervous system education. Here is a foundational exercise used to begin shifting frequency. Pause. Place one hand on your chest, one on your abdomen. Slow your exhale so it is longer than your inhale. Now ask not intellectually, but somatically. What does safety feel like in my body right now? Do not search for calm. Search for neutral. This teaches the nervous system a new reference point. A new baseline. A new signal. Repeated daily, this creates micro-updates in autonomic regulation. This is how frequency changes gradually, biologically, sustainably. The problem is not that you repeat patterns. The problem is that no one taught your nervous system a different option. The solution is not self-criticism. The solution is re-education of the body. Your patterns are not failures. They are messages waiting to be translated. Healing is not becoming someone else. It is returning to a frequency that no longer requires survival. You were never broken. You were conditioned. And conditioning can be changed. Join Mind Architect, where psychology meets neuroscience. And healing is rooted in regulation, not self-judgment. Your mind deserves clarity. And your healing deserves unconditional self-love.